Hi, good evening, teacher. My name is Ramos, and now I'm going to talk about Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza was a Mayan city on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. Although it's an important tourist attraction, Chichen Itza also remains an active archaeological site. New discoveries are still being unearthed in the area, providing even more insight into the culture and accomplishments of the Mayan people, who ruled much of present-day Mexico and Central America prior to arrival of European colonists. Chichen Itza was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1988 and in 2007 it, it was voted in a global survey as one of the new seven wonders of the world. Chichen Itza is located about 120 miles from the modern-day resort town of Cancun, Quintana Roo, on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. The name Chichen Itza is a Mayan language term for at the mouth of the well of the Itza. The Itza were an ethnic group of Mayans who had risen to power in the northern part of the Yucatan Peninsula where the city is located. The well in the name refers to a number of underground rivers that run beneath the region and likely served as the source of water for the city. This easy access to water made the location perfect for a city the size of Chichen Itza. Historic accounts differ as to when Chichen Itza was built and ultimately developed into a center of political and economic power. Some accounts place the establishment of the city in the early 400s AD, while others suggest construction started a few years later, in the middle part of the 5th century. By then, it was already one of the largest cities in the Mayan world, covering nearly 2 square miles with densely packed commercial, residential, and other structures made of stone. Chichen Itza even had its own suburbs with smaller homes occupying the outskirts of the city. Remarkably, given the relatively simple technology available at the time, Chichen Itza was built in an area of rough terrain that was leveled in order to accommodate larger structures, including most notably the castle, a pyramid structure that, thanks to restoration efforts on the part of the Mexican government, still stands today. Another larger structure on the site, Las Monjas, which served as a government building, was also built on level terrain. All of the buildings of Chichen Itza were linked by a network of nearly 100 sidewalks or paved roadways and sidewalks, which was significant given that many European cities did not yet feature paved streets at the time. In addition, archaeologists believe the Mayans painted many of the buildings in bright colors, including reds, green, and blues. Today, though, the remains of the city retain the pale gray colors of the original stone. A large cenote located at the northern end of Chichen Itza has immense ceremonial and archaeological significance. Researchers found that the human remains had bone marks and other wounds indicating that they were killed before being thrown into the cenote. Today, some 2 million tourists visit Chichen Itza annually to explore its architectural wonders and gain further insight into Mayan history and culture. However, archaeologists are still at work on the site. As recently as 2016, scientists discovered a smaller pyramid within El Castillo using modern imaging technology. It's believed this smaller structure held religious significance to the Mayans.